Hello, my name's Tony and welcome back to Fragdicted. In today's episode we're going to be talking about a fragrance from Tessa Williams, and this is from their Elements range and it is called Fire. Stay right where you are. So thanks so much for joining me. Firstly, I would just like to talk about a book that Tessa has available on her website. It's called Cult Perfumes, and this, in my opinion, is a must for any fragrance head. The reason I love it is because not only is it very well presented with some amazing pictures of some amazing fragrances. Tessa did all the hard work in the research for this book. So if you want to learn about some famous niche brands, what better way to do it by reading from one place rather than having to do all the research yourself. Tessa's done all the hard work. There's some of the brands that she talks about in this book are Penhaligon's, Amouage, Serge Lutens, Frederic Malle, Clive Christian and Creed. Thanks Tessa, amazing book, Cult Perfumes. Check it out, it's on her website. I'll leave the link below. Let's move into some of the admin and then we'll talk about the fragrance. So this bottle is available on the website at the moment for $32.95, but there is a December code available that is simply December 20, and that will get you 20% off. So bear in mind, you've got to pay postage on top. So by the time you've added the postage, taken the discount off, that works out to be a 50 ml fragrance, just £30 and 36 pence delivered to you. This is one of 4 fragrances. So the Elements fragrance range includes fire, earth, air and water. Mwah, I love you. Yeah. Love you, Baba. See you in the morning, babe.
It's so cold in here.
I know, that's why I got my coat on. So you can buy samples on the website for just £4 each at the moment, or you can buy a discovery set of all 7 fragrances that she has available for just £25, which I think is really good value. On the website you can also buy candles and room sprays, so please do check it out. Let's get into the bit you've been waiting for, the actual fragrance. So it comes in a matte black bottle. So that is the finish of the bottle. It's a sticker on the front and the silver cap and the sticker on the bottom. Let's run through some of the notes. So in the top we have incense, coconut, smoke and precious woods. In the mid we have woody notes, vetiver, vanilla, caramel and lapsang souchong, which is a dark smoky tea. In the base we have tonka and musk. I'm going to start by saying this reminds me of a few different fragrances all rolled into one. So the first fragrance it reminds me is pretty obvious. It's By the Fireplace, and that is because By the Fireplace is an ambery smoky fragrance, especially in the opening. So is this. It also reminds me of Jazz Club. It reminds me of Rich Warm Addictive by Zara, and the reason I say that is because of the sweet coconut note. And then it also reminds me of Stronger With You. All of those fragrances I would say are amber stroke woody based fragrances. So is this. It's not the same as any individual one of those fragrances, rather a mixture of all of them. I don't think that's a bad thing because the fragrances I've just mentioned I love. So this is an amber based fragrance in my opinion. It's amber and woods, but it starts off with a really smoky fire accord. Burning woods effectively, but it's never overpowering. Now the name fire could suggest that it's quite a strong overpowering fragrance. So fire suggests to me that it's strong, it's dangerous, it's hot, it's difficult to handle, it's maybe over aggressive, but this isn't that type of fire. It's more the crackling embers of woods that have been left in the log fire. It's a very small campfire. It's a distant wood fire. It's not something that's roaring in front of your face. It's very soft. Once that fire dies down a bit, the woods come straight through. The woodiness stays for the rest of the wearing, but the other notes start to come through. So you get this lovely, sweet, creamy accord that comes from a mixture, I think, of the coconut, the amber, the vanilla, the caramel. It adds this real addictive sweet quality, but it never ever becomes too much. It never becomes too cloying. It never goes down that route of a gourmand fragrance. So very cleverly done. It always remains fairly soft. It remains quite close to the skin. I don't think that's a bad thing when it smells as good as this. It would make a great date night or cuddle fragrance, especially in winter months. This reminds me of a campfire in the woods. So you get all that woodiness, a bit of earthiness from the vetiver. You've got this small fire, just keeping everybody warm with that warm glow, but it's not roaring away or ever too much. And you're cooking s'mores over the fireplace. So if you don't know what they are, they're sort of cookies with marshmallow in. And in my s'mores, you've also got some caramel. The sweet smells from the cooking, the woods burning, the woodiness in the air, the slight vetiver earthy note. Just to cap it off, you have a warm cup of black hot tea in your hand, and the boiling water is getting wafts just very, very subtly coming up into the air to mix with all the other notes. So that is what I get from Fire. As you can probably tell, I really enjoy it. I think it's incredible value for money. In terms of performance, I get roughly about 5 hours. I think that the candle of this would be amazing at Christmas time, so I'm really intrigued by that. If you've not tried anything from Tessa Williams, they're a small indie brand based out of Scotland. Tessa seems to be a lovely, lovely lady. I've seen her on Mia's channel, and she comes across as really friendly and caring and lovely to deal with. So customer service has been absolutely fantastic from Tessa. A lovely brand. I'm really looking forward to working with her, hopefully in the future. So thank you, Tessa. And thank you to everybody that's watched the video. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, that would be amazing. Don't forget to like the video. Have you tried anything from Tessa Williams, and what's your favourite? And one last thing, don't forget to keep smelling wonderful.